Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Today we are doing week number 2 of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, and somehow I have really a lot from this week. It's kind of scary actually. How'd you guys do for week number 1? I really thought I wasn't going to buy too much, and then I don't know what happened. The woes of being a makeup lover. So this week is especially exciting for those of you who love lipsticks. You've got a lot of good ones in this upcoming week. And also, I've got to say, there's 2 products where you should take my advice and read the ingredients, because it is both hilarious and educational, but we'll talk more about those when we get there. Let's go ahead and jump in, and then at the end of the daily deals, I'll talk a little bit about some of my picks from the Ulta collection. Sunday, March 24th, we have 50% off the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, both loose and pressed. These will be $14.50. So I do have experience with the Bye Bye Pores pressed in this palette. I think it's the same formula, and I have tried samples that make me feel confirmed in saying that. I don't hate it, but I don't really love it because it does lighten up my foundation when I apply it. But that said, it might be a really good choice for anybody with a really fair skin tone, since it is white. I don't have any experience with the loose powder, but I was pretty surprised to see that one actually has a lower rating than the pressed powder. We also have 50% off the IT brushes for Ulta, 2 different powder brushes here, so these will be $18. For me, this is an easy pass, even though I've had pretty good experiences with it for Ulta. This is a pass for me because the Ulta brushes, Ulta collection brushes, are on sale this week for $7. So 7 versus 18. They're nice. They're very full powder brushes. You know, it's just personal preference. We have 50% off the Murad Acne Cleanser and the Oil Control Mattifier. So the Acne Cleanser is a really good product. It contains 2% salicylic acid or 1.5% salicylic acid, which is, I have found pretty effective in a cleansing routine, although I do think you may see more results using a leave-on salicylic product. The Oil Control Mattifier, I tried this a long time ago, and I don't think I'll ever finish it off. It's just a little too much of a white cast, I guess. So this is what it looks like. And you really have to buff it into the skin to get rid of the effect that it has. So yeah, I think that was pretty surprising to me, since that's only an SPF of 15 and still that much of a white cast. We have 50% off the Tarte Tartist Pro Glow Blush Palette and the Pro Remix Amazonian Clay Palette. I do think there's a lot of people, well, at least there's a select group of people who are going to be excited to see the Tartist palette in here. It's kind of an easy pass for me. I just feel like it's a little late to the colorful game. Monday, March 25th, we have the Lancome La Base Pro Oil Free Primer, will be $21, regularly $42. Okay, so I can't find my sample of this. I used to have a full size. I've talked about this several times before, but before I say anything else, please open this product page and read the ingredients. And then go look at things like Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, Bare Minerals Original Primer, or Monistat Anti-Chafing Gel. You will come to such a good understanding of what primers are. So I personally won't buy this product again. I can't blame anyone who wants to buy it for the pretty jar that it's in. It is very pretty packaging, but yeah, for me, it's a little pricey for what it is. 50% off the Skin Iceland eye gels. So I really do like these. I talk about them quite a lot on this channel. They stick to your under eyes very well, but I should probably mention, because I was quite surprised by this, I gave these to my fiance to try, and she did have an allergic reaction. I wonder if maybe these are not for anyone with a latex allergy, perhaps. Anyway, it was surprising for me to see. I guess I'm the only one in this household who will use these, but if they work for you, they're wonderful. Just be aware there can be a potential for an allergic reaction. So then we have a Diamond Platinum exclusive, the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and apparently this is the Scents version if you wanted to try those. I'm a little more hesitant with the scents, since you don't necessarily know what's going on your face, but it does seem to work well for a lot of people. I don't have the scented ones, by the way. At this point, I want to say this will be $13.50, and I feel like that's the only price that I would pay, just because I've seen Fix Plus go on sale so much. I really have. So if you're interested in it, pick it up for this price. And then we have 50% off the Bare Minerals Statement Luxe Shine Lipstick or Gen Nude Lipstick. These will be $10. So I talked about this recently. This is the shade Notorious. It's really pretty. These are quite a good mix in between a very pigmented lipstick and a very moisturizing lipstick. Although I should mention, on my last video talking about these, quite a few of you guys commented that you can find these for even less than $10 at TJ Maxx, so maybe worth checking out if you do have a TJ Maxx nearby. Tuesday, March 26th, we have 50% off the Ofra Nikki Tutorials Highlighting Trio. This will be $14.50. I think this is going to sell pretty well. If you've never tried Ofra's highlighters, they are very, very intense. I only have one of these, and that's all I'll need for this lifetime. This is Everglow. I think a lot of people have this now because of the Allure beauty box. Pretty sure they sent it out. So I am wearing the bottom two shades in this. This is not the one that's included. I'm just talking about Ofra highlighters in general. I'm not sure I made that very clear. I would consider getting this if I wanted more intense highlighters, which does appeal to me, but there is one drawback with intense highlighters, and that is that they can emphasize texture. So just keep that in mind. Probably best for younger skin or once you've used a lot of hydrating products at the very least. We have the CeraVital HGH Dietary Supplement, will be $49.50, and I'm just gonna be honest, I'm tired of talking about this. This has been in every single 21 Days of Beauty sale, and nobody's ever commented your thoughts on it. My thoughts are that I don't think it's necessary, and I don't think it's gonna do that much, but that's what I'm saying as somebody who's never tried it. So in the event that this time around somebody's tried it, please comment. How was your experience? We have 50% off Butter London All Lip, and I'm really excited about this because I think Butter London is a very underrated brand. So I'm actually wearing the Plush Rush Satin Matte lipstick today. This is the shade Brave. It's a really, really comfortable, well, I don't know if it's really that matte, but it's got this nice magnetic system so it doesn't come apart easily in your purse. So that's the Satin Matte. They also have a regular. These will be $11. The Glazin Lip Glaze will be $9.50. Oh my gosh, these are so nice. Look at how pretty that is. It's so pretty. It's so shimmery. And this is that same delivery format as the It Cosmetics Lip Serum, if you guys have tried that. Oh, it's so pretty, so comfortable, so glittery. It just speaks to my little unicorn heart, what can I say? And then another product here that I've tried is the Plush Rush Lip Liner. These will be $9. I think I'm going to get a couple more of these. This is Femme Fatale. It's a very pink lip liner, and it's wide enough that you can definitely fill in the entire lip. And then it's got an included brush on one end, so you can just kind of smooth it out. Such a nice product. So that one is on my list. They also have the Sheer Wisdom Lip Oil, which I'm curious about. Let me know if you guys have tried that. They have a lip gloss, and then they have something new here, the Plush Rush Tinted Lip Treatment. No reviews yet, so let me know. Then we have 50% off Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior 2-in-1 Plumping Moisturizer and Serum. This will be $47.50. So I have not tried this, but I will tell you, every product I've tried from Kate Somerville has gone well for me. I can't say that with most brands that I've tried. Wednesday, March 27th, we have 50% off the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. So I have this in a sample size. The full size is 1 ounce. This is a nice lightweight primer. It definitely feels more like a moisturizer, and I think a lot of people prefer this. So definitely very lightweight on the skin. Actually feels a lot like the Becca First Light Priming Filter, except more moisturizing. This is a pretty popular product, but I also feel like I've seen it on sale quite a few times lately. So if you're interested, I would say pick it up for $21 instead of $42. 50% off the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Foundation. So I have a mini size of this. This is not the full size. This is the shade Light, though it is really nice. Has an SPF of 15, and I will say it is one of those pressed powders that works pretty well on my dry skin. You're still probably gonna like it more if you have normal to oily skin, But yeah, this one definitely has its own little cult following, which I was very intrigued by. I liked it. Not a personal favorite, but there's a lot of people who have been waiting for this sale. We have 50% off the Persona Cali Glow highlighters. So these are pretty, and I want to try more from the Persona brand, but I was kind of bummed out to see that there are only 2 shade options. Anyway, if you're interested, they're $12. Very pretty packaging on those as well. And then we have 50% off Nude Sticks All Lip. This is the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Kiss. It is really nice. I was shocked by how nice this formula is. Really reminds me of the NARS pencils. So if you're curious about those, these are nice, and it comes with its own little box and a sharpener. Let me know if any of you guys have preferences in this category. There's quite a few options. There's the gel color, intense, cream, magnetic matte. So let me know what your personal preference is here. 50% off the Beauty Bakery HD Flower Setting Powder. These will be $12, and I think I'm gonna grab one. You know, I really like to support women of color owned brands whenever I can, and Beauty Bakery makes good products. 50% off the Kopari Coconut Rose Toner. I have not tried this yet, although I bought a set that contains this. Let me know if any of you guys have tried it. Thursday, March 28th, we have 50% off the Buxom Full-On Plumping Lip Cream. So if you've never tried these really do give you a little bit of a tingling sensation when you apply them. However, I'm going to tell you this is not the best deal through which you can buy these. The best deal is around the holidays. You can get a whole bunch of different colors of these and half of the full size for a fraction of the price. So knowing that, I can't talk myself into buying more of these, although I do like them. I do. Then we have a couple more skincare products this day. We have the DermaDoctor Peel Pads, so you have a different peel pad option in here. 50% off the Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar Moisturizer, and that's a very good moisturizer. It's not too heavy, not too light, contains AHAs to help give you a little bit more of a glow to your skin. That one was actually a memorable moisturizer, and I've tried quite a few at this point. Plus you get a 2-ounce jar for only $19.50. And then on this day we have 50% off the Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes Intense. These will be $9. I was thinking about why it is that it's hard for me to pick up more eyeliners. Why is it hard for me to pick up more eyeliners, but I don't mind grabbing more lipsticks, even if it's the same color that I own? Why is that? Someone explain this to me. Anyway, I can't talk myself into buying these, but comment if you've ever tried them. Friday, March 29th, we have 50% off the Tarte Tartelette Toasted Palette. Okay, so this will be $19.50, and I think a lot of people are going to be excited about this. So I'm wearing this today. I almost always go for this middle row. It's such a pretty, warm-toned row of shades. So there's a couple things with this palette. One is that if you own Naked Heat, you probably don't need this. It does have a couple of different shades, but honestly, probably not enough to really justify it. I wish the darker colors blended better. The 2 dark mattes, it's so bizarre. They don't blend that nicely, even though the lighter mattes do. But, you know, in some pros, again, you get more colors. In here, it's great for daily wear. And it smells like vanilla or chocolate. It does smell good. So I think that if you need an eyeshadow palette like this, I think this is a really good option. But my honest opinion, between this and the Dose of Colors Frication that we had in week 1, I don't think you need both. I would go with, hopefully you already got the Frication palette over this one. This one's nice though if you are looking for warmer colors. 50% off Juice Beauty's Stem Cellular Booster Serum. This will be $40. I did enjoy this. I'll link my Juice Beauty video again. Definitely a great brand for people who are interested in natural skincare. We have 50% off the Cover FX Shimmer Veil. These will be $14. My collection of these grew a lot when I bought one of these holiday sets. So now I have Halo, Celestial, Moonstone, and Soleil. I'm wearing Soleil on my lids today. Just so you know, these start out more subtle than the Stila Glitter and Glows, but they can be built up to almost the same opacity. So I'll do a swatch of Halo, and you'll see how I do this, how you build it up. If you just swipe it once, you get this very light layer. So, you know, these are a real nice in-between if you're trying to find something more work-appropriate, but you still really like getting a little more shimmer into your life. And in terms of the colors, I would say Halo looks really nice with pastels or any cool tones. Soleil is definitely a bit more, well, more of a warm, neutral color. Same with Moonstone, and then Celestial is also more for cooler undertones. But of course you can play with these however you want. I also have Soleil kind of dabbed into the middle of my lipstick. I find that it gives a little bit more dimension and also mattifies the color, the lipstick, a little more. 50% off the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Loose Setting Powder with hyaluronic acid. I had to really sit and think about whether I'm going to go for this. I don't think so. I think I'm going to get the Beauty Bakery instead. How much powder does one need? But let me know. Twist my arm into buying one or the other. 50% off this Shiseido White Lucent Brightening Cleansing Foam. I think I tried this, and it is okay. I don't remember, actually. Comment below if you use this product. And then we have 50% off Velour Lashes Select Lashes. Now, in all fairness, these are nice. I just don't think I'm going to pick up any more high-end lashes because I really like my drugstore lashes. It's that case of drugstore is just as good as high-end sometimes. And speaking of that scenario, let's move on to Saturday, March 30th. We have 50% off the Stila Stay All Day Liner. This will be $11. I'm wearing this one today. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to buy this again because Makeup Revolution's Renaissance Flick is $9. And it's just as good, if not better, in my opinion. That said, if the microfine liner was included, I would go for it because that has been game-changing for me in drawing a wing. I'm not good at precision. That microfine makes such a difference. So, wish it was included. We have 50% off the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion, which I did forget to grab, but I swear by this product. So this is basically a sulfur and calamine product that does contain a lot of alcohol, so there's some mixed thoughts on this, but for me as a spot treatment, it has been essential. It has been absolutely essential. You just dab it on at night and it shrinks the pimple overnight. You better believe I'm stocking up in this sale. I'm so excited to see this. Then we have the Dermablend Setting Powder. This will be $14.50. Please, guys, please open the page and read the ingredient. And you know, that's not shading this. It's fine. It gets the job done. I tried it today. I'm just always amazed by how simple things really can be when you boil it down. And then finally, we have 50% off the Lipstick Queen Shade Shifting Lipstick. So I have 3 of these. I have Morning Sunshine. This one is probably my favorite. It's a very pretty warm pink. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I also have pictures that I will pop up so you can see what these look like on. I had the wrong one in my hand. I also have Frog Prince, which is this one because it kind of looks a little more nude, but it does have a pink color to it. I don't like this one as much. I think it's the least intense of all of them. And then we have Hello Sailor, which is kind of a wine color. I feel like both of these you have to kind of build up more than Morning Sunshine. Also, it does take a minute to develop, so try to be patient here. These are such interesting products, and not just because they shift colors, but because they're very much like a chapstick combined with a stain in a bullet lipstick. Personally, I think they're very much worth $12.50. That's what I would pay for them. But I can see, you know, if you're expecting a bold color, that's just not at all what these are. They really do leave behind a stain when you wipe them off, though, which it's a very nice feature, if you ask me, because, you know, you go to take off your lipstick before you eat, you still have somewhat stained lips, and that you don't need any kind of a mirror to reapply this. That's something I very much appreciate. So I'm going to end this video by talking about my picks from the Ulta collection. So we have eye, lip, and face primers will be $7. The matte eye primer is so good. This is such a fantastic eye primer for $7. It is more matte, and I think it works better with a neutral look as opposed to a bright look, where I would go with a less skin-toned eye primer. So yeah, you can see this is definitely a beige, but it's a fantastic product, one of my favorite primers, regardless of how much it costs. The foundations will be $7. I have tried, let's see. The HD Soft Focus Liquid Foundation, that one's it's definitely more lightweight. Personally, I love the Moisturizing Foundation Stick. I'm wearing this again today in the shade light to medium warm, which is what I always buy. Really, really, really nice foundation stick. If you've never tried one, this would be a great place to start, especially if you have more dry skin. And then finally, this is the week where Ulta's makeup brushes will be $7. That's more than 50% off for some of these. I've talked so much about Ulta's brushes. I really do think they are fantastic for $7. Some of my top picks would be the powder brush, really nice for buffing in powder. The bronzer brush, which is actually even bigger than the powder brush. And then I absolutely love the blending shadow eye brush as well as the crease brush. These are some of the best eyeshadow brushes in my entire collection, and I own much higher end brushes. These are just the perfect size. Not too big, not too small, really give you great control over your eyeshadow. I use these almost daily. Alright guys, so that is everything I have for week number 2. Let me know in the comments section what you are getting. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss week number 3, and I will see you guys next time.